In Genesis 39, it says of Joseph in Potiphar's house, "And the Lord was with Joseph, so that he prospered in everything he did." Later, after imprisonment, betrayal, and a long wait, Joseph says to his brothers in Genesis 50, verse 20, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." And in Romans 8, verse 28, it says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him." Maybe you're feeling like someone whose story has fallen apart. Maybe you've had dreams, not necessarily big, loud dreams. Maybe it was simply the longing for a whole family, looking for security, looking for peace, looking for someone who will stay, looking for a door that opens, looking for a life that isn't a constant struggle. And then something got in the way. People disappointed you. Someone overlooked you. Someone else's decision changed your life. You were treated unfairly, held back, misunderstood, or abandoned. Maybe you say to the outside world, "It's okay." But inside, it's not okay. Inside, it still hurts. And sometimes, the hardest part isn't even the pain itself, but how pointless it seems. If you only knew what it was for. If you could at least see why God allowed it. If you could at least see that there is some kind of common thread. But right now, maybe you only see loose threads. And that's precisely why Joseph is so important. Because Joseph wasn't a man whose life seemed orderly from the start. Joseph was a young man with a promise, but the path to it looked like the opposite. He had dreams from God, but shortly afterward, he wasn't honored, but hated. He had a calling, but first he landed in a pit. He had a future, but first his present was taken from him. The story begins in a very relatable way.